All right, so this first one is directly from the Department of Natural Resources. This was posted on January 17th. DNR launches deer management initiative to tackle contemporary challenges. So let's get into this. Michigan Department of Natural Resources, in collaboration with the Michigan Natural Resources Commission, is initiating a comprehensive deer management initiative aimed at evaluating and responding to the present-day deer management challenges. The initiative seeks to develop recommendations to address these challenges and ensure the sustainable and healthy management of the deer populations and their habitats across the state. Goes on to say, in the Lower Peninsula, the DNR faces significant hurdles in managing deer populations due to declining hunter numbers and how that affects traditional management. Continued changes in land use patterns with a high percentage of privately owned land, which can limit access to hunting lands. Additionally, bovine tuberculosis and chronic waste disease are established and are affecting deer populations in some areas of the region. In the Upper Peninsula, habitat concerns, changing weather patterns, and a diverse array of predators present different challenges from those in the Lower Peninsula. These combinations of factors have not been experienced in deer management in recent years. A comprehensive and inclusive approach is critical. The DNR is actively engaged with stakeholders from various natural resource organizations as well as tribal partners to develop recommendations that acknowledge these challenges and work towards improved deer management in the state. DNR also seeks to involve unaffiliated individuals who share concerns about deer management and to encourage a far-reaching representation discussion. So basically, in a nutshell, this initiative is going to be basically a collaboration between the DNR, tribal leaders or representatives, as well as everyday individuals or the general public as well. So we got a quote here from Chad Stewart, the big game specialist. He goes on to say, the deer management initiative process is poised to guide recommendations and lay a framework for future deer management changes. We are looking forward to working with our traditional stakeholder organizations and partners while we are welcoming creative new voices. It is important that none of us are tethered to a single idea, that we are willing to explore novel and diverse solutions to enhance our deer herd and effectively address the challenges ahead. Goes on to say, we will be developing two separate groups, one for each peninsula. Since the challenges in each area are unique, our focus with each group will be to pull together people with different perspectives and experiences, but a common passion for improving Michigan deer herd for future generations. So one thing with this too, I did hear Chad Stewart talk about this in an interview with Michigan Out of Doors. Basically, he kind of reiterated that, this is a group of individuals that will be selected, that they will come up with ideas, make recommendations, but they're not necessarily, going to be dictating regulation. It is going to have to go through a approval process and review by the DNR, by the management agencies, before anything potentially goes into any type of regulatory. So it's not that they're going to be setting new rules and regulations for the upcoming season. This is just a kind of a think group to come up with ideas and make some potential recommendations to be considered going forward. So when they go on, the page goes on to say those interested in participating in this vital initiative are invited to submit their applications at the link below. The application period will remain open through January 31st, and successful applicants will be notified shortly thereafter. So again, if it's something that you are interested in applying or participating with or submitting an application to be a participant of, I'm going to link this page down in the show notes so you can follow the link through the DNR page, website, and submit your application. They also go on to say too, to submit your thoughts on topics that the groups should consider or ideas for improvements, please email the DNR email dnr-wildlife@michigan.gov. Include the term DMI in the subject line. So if you do have any, even just recommendations or thoughts on some of the topics or some of the things that should be discussed with this initiative, you can submit those comments and questions, via email to the DNR. And again, that email will also be part of the page. So if you do want to submit, you can just follow that link, scroll down to the bottom of the page to that email section.